keep your eyes on the ball and what's happening. Once you get above all-time highs, exhaustion risk is serious. Hello. How's everybody doing out there? We are looking at Bitcoin against US dollar as usual. This is the daily chart I've got up. And what we saw, I haven't put anything out in the last few days, a little under the weather here, but what we saw here in 1, 2, 3, 4, is that four? For the last week, 4 days in the last week, that actually we had a pullback. What we could have seen, and we knew this was coming right here. This candle, let me take this off so you can see it better. This candle right here, you see it? It did not break above the previous high nor the previous low. So we call that an inside candle. That is a warning to stay away. So we know the next day it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. So we just got to be patient and see what happens here. What happened was it started up. It did not cross the top of this candle and it just went down. So we consider this a down day. It broke down below the previous low, so it's a down day. So usually when you're in an uptrend and you see, especially on the longer time frames, daily, month, weekly, monthly, even works with the lower time frames, hour, 30, 15 minute. If you see two of these red candles, like especially the inside and then the down, you're probably in a downtrend, at least for the next candle or so. So what you want to do is, we see that it started here, did not go past the previous high, went down, and then back up again, and then of course the start of this. But that red candle right there, it's the beginning of today's. It's probably around 3 hours old, almost 4 hours old, what we're seeing here. We did see a break above this candle, so even though it's a red candle right now, it is still broke above the previous day's candle, so we consider this an up candle still. It's an up candle. Will it go down and break below this? We don't know yet. We've still got 20 hours to see. But again, it's something to keep your eye on, and kind of, we're still in this kind of choppiness. Again, let's go back and we always look at the big picture and see what's happening. Remember the previous high, I'd put this trend there, and then when we surpassed it and hit the all-time high, this is the red one we see here, and then we had the pullback. Of course, when you look at something and you're in uncharted area and you have a huge spike of growth like these 2 last months, of course we're going to see some pullback. Of course we're going to see some exhaustion. So when we get up in these areas, be very careful, because you're going to run the risk of getting in late when there's exhaustion risk. There's nothing else to tell us that this is going to go back the other way, except for just common sense. Almost vertical like growth. What we saw back here back in 2017, we had a couple of months here that just skyrocketed. So again, keep your eyes on the ball and what's happening. Once you get above all-time highs, exhaustion risk is serious. So now we have our broadening formation, what we see here, and now we have some context of what's actually happening. We're seeing a pullback. We're seeing profit takers. Again, the classification of this is it's broken above it, so it's still an up candle, no matter what the color is. But it looks like at the moment right now, 4 hours into this daily candle, looks like we might be seeing some more down action. So keep an eye on this and see what's happening with this, and just again start at the monthly, go to the weekly, and go to the weekly, and then kind of just see what's happening. You need time frame confirmation. If you're going to go somewhat long on these, you need to make sure that everything's moving in the right direction. So right now the weekly looks like a popsicle here. The bulls looks like they're pushing back up, but it's still an inside candle on the weekly, meaning it's dangerous. Daily, again, what do we see here? Might be breaking down to the bottom here, so kind of keep an eye on it. Hopefully this thing has ran its course and we start getting some investors and the bulls come back and push it back up and we test this 42,000 range again. All right, guys, continue trading, continue learning, and best of luck to you.